threat from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy...
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. Moore to the air. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times. And now the ball's knocked free. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Minnesota's offense will go to work for the first time. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after that. Excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Now on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. He'll do it himself. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you have that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Moore will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move, it's Whittington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. He'll take the deep shot. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The power of Alson Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Golden Gophers will keep this drive going.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
All kinds of time before he fires right. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Lindsey. There's the pressure. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. offense right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Central Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Chippewa's fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the run, it's Whittington. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Whittington. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potential.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far, whether it's been pass pro, bad routes.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in a bunch formation. Rides to back and leaves it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give is to Taylor. Creates a little room. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Moore. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Minnesota! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He might want another play. Moore to the air. Going for it all. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Just enough time for one. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, the ball squirts out. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Goes to the option. The pitch. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Under fire. A strike downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you to hit yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
He'll They'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Plucks it out of the air. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. They'll go back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking to fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth. He lofts one down the sideline. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Ducks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Benson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to beat him to the left. Makes it past the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize on it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Finds his tight end, and he'll be brought down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.